Hello again, this is Eric from Eden Digital Marketing, and in today's video we're talking about strategic branding for construction companies. Build something memorable. Now I suppose that this could also be used for home renovation companies, that kind of stuff. So let us begin by a quick definition of branding. Branding is defined by me as the culture. A culture can be defined by responding to the following statement. People like us stand for. Finish the sentence. You see, direct marketers, they focus mostly on metrics. It's all about data. Most of the focus is on selling products and services to the masses. They look for the largest audience because they figure it shows the most promise. And completely ignoring this facet is irresponsible, but it shouldn't be the main driver of growth. The thought is that, a certain percentage of this audience will buy, then we can recoup the cost of the ad, then we have a positive return, which means that we can scale. Now, branding goes beyond that. It is the feeling created within a select audience. It's the impression that we leave them with. It's the impression that encourages them to talk about our products and services with friends, with family, and associations. If the statement goes, people like us stand for, we need to identify what that is. So in this example, as the construction company or the home renovation company, I stand for excellence and dependability. That is what I want to be known for. Of course, we stand for much more, and we value much more than just these two. But in order to simplify this exercise, we make a note of the two biggest, most important ones. Right, now that we know what we stand for, what we want to be known for, let's choose a specific audience. Selling to everyone is selling to no one. The simple fact is that we can reach anyone nowadays, so if we can choose, we should. Instead of searching for the largest group where all your competitors are focusing their efforts, I'll pick the minimum viable audience. So in this example, we will be serving a middle-aged couple approaching retirement who want a simple but elegant home that they plan on remaining in until the end. No retirement resident for them. So they're looking for something minimalistic, something simple yet elegant that really speaks to their character. Once we've chosen our specific audience, let's talk about very quickly the change we seek to make. Now, as a construction company in North America, we're very aware of the difference in the way things are done compared to Europe and Asia, where European construction may be more about quality than speed, and Asian construction might be more about simplicity and effectiveness. We know that North America seems to be obsessed with speed and quantity above all else. So the change that we seek to make is we seek to inject a need for quality, beauty, richness, and dependability in everything we do, in life just as in business. We want to secretly help people realize that we don't have to settle and accept, that's just the way we do things around here. All right, enough about that. Let's switch back to our audience and let's talk about their worldviews. What are their worldviews? Basically, it is their dreams, their desires, and their beliefs. And the reason we go through all of this is just so that we have a better idea of the messaging that we want to use to reach them, the offers that we can create, the problems that we can solve, the solutions that we can come up to solve very specific problems. Our audience's worldviews. What is our audience's dream? In this case, the couple in question, they're a few years away from retirement, as we said, and they've been giving ever more thought to life after work. They're not interested in catching up on things they haven't had a chance to do throughout their younger years. Retirement for them, it's not a race to complete a bucket list. It's time freedom to go full time into what makes them happiest. So their dream is to contribute to others, to friends, to family, to organizations, in a way they never had a chance to before, because life was just too time-consuming, during their working years. Next up, let's figure out what their desires are. Now, they want to update their home to promote their new lifestyle. They want to modernize it. They want to open it up, give it a splash of color. They want to liven the place up, to give it a refresh. They want their home to be efficient, but not a smart home. They want the arrangement to allow them to be as effective as possible in whatever activity they undertake. They want a clean, simple, modern, minimalistic feel, and it has to be built to represent excellence, just like them. Finally, let's move on to their beliefs. They believe in doing things right the first time, even if it takes a bit longer to accomplish. They believe that patience is a virtue. They believe in contributing to others. They believe that life is what you make it, so they choose happiness. Now that we've painted a really good picture of who we seek to serve, what kind of desires and beliefs that they have, we'll need to figure out what kind of problems that they're having and offer a specific solution. Now, in this example, our couple is wary of construction companies since they mostly cater to the better, faster, cheaper North American model than their own. So they want to find someone who shares their vision of a completed project. As we stated before in the past, solutions don't need to be extravagant, only effective. So in this case, example of a solution, as a construction company, I'd start by offering a quote, but with a twist. So I'd make sure to do 3 things. I'd make sure to, number 1, show up, not cancel or not reschedule. Number 2, I'd show up on time, perhaps even a few minutes before the scheduled time. And number 3, I'd have a GPS or a tracking system in the company vehicle, something similar to Uber, so the prospect can see where we are. Upon arriving on site, I'd make sure that the vehicle is clean, obviously, and I'd come equipped with an album of previous jobs that display excellence, quality, and our range of skills. Now, the nostalgia of a physical booklet speaks to our prospects' craving for simplicity and effectiveness. To take it one step further, before I showed them the album, I'd hand them a list of other construction companies in town. So should they feel that we're not a good fit, I'd invite them to call anyone on this list, and that would basically demonstrate my genuine will to serve them better. The network effect, which is how we can get others to talk about us, in this case would be created whenever friends, family, neighbors come over, when passerbys see the work being done on the home, and when our couple shares their project either on social media or share the project with friends and family at an event. So this was our example. While I am not a construction company owner, I am not a home improvement type of person, I am a marketer. I'm only assuming that all of the above is possible. Also, this is just one of many possibilities. If you'd like to explore other possibilities, just go to edendigitalmarketing.ca and contact us there. If this is something that you might be interested in implementing, just leave us a comment below. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much. Cheers.